Back to Fort Mill this week, where the community is pleading with York County officials once again regarding Silfab Solar. I'm Colin Mayfield.
And I'm Vanessa Rufus. We're talking, of course, about that controversial manufacturing plant in Fort Mill. Neighbors have been saying that they are worried about the chemicals the plant will use, especially since it's just a few hundred feet from a new school. But this time there's a twist here. Finally, some neighbors' comments seem to be really resonating with one commissioner.
WCNC Charlotte's Austin Walker has been following this story for years and has the latest developments.
Concerns from families were heard at Tuesday night's York County Commissioner meeting, saying that some families are already putting their houses on the market and some have already moved away because of Silfab Solar. Now, one county commissioner says others could follow suit, but there is a solution: stopping construction altogether. Wednesday, work underway on Flint Hill Elementary, a new school within the Fort Mill School District, but just a few hundred feet away in the distance, what some call a dangerous plant. Silfab Solar, a Canadian solar manufacturing plant gearing up to start production. The community weary about the manufacturing of solar panels, which they say will use dangerous chemicals.
We live in Fort Mill inside Silfab's self-reported contamination radius.
The concerns lobbed at Tuesday night's York County Commissioner meeting, some that stuck with Vice Chair Tom Audette.
I've had 3 families this week come up to me and say that they're putting the house on the market or have already put their house on the market because of having to move their kids over to the schools near Silfab.
That first feeling, I started crying.
In November, when Marissa Robbins found out her children were zoned to Flint Hill Elementary, an immediate decision was made.
We were like, all right, we got to find a home, and it has to be far enough away from Silfab that we won't be rezoned there.
The decision why, echoing among dozens of others.
The unknown risk of if there is a combustion with these chemicals, let's say xylene, it can combust if it hits air. It's not just xylene, it's all the other chemicals near it.
And in each machine.
In June of 2024, WCNC Charlotte was invited inside Silfab Solar, speaking exclusively with COO Treff McDonald. McDonald says it will use the chemicals, but argues it's safe. Robbins moving her family to the south side of Fort Mill, saying it was a tough pill to swallow.
The interest rates, the cost of living here, everything is different. So it was a huge, not only emotional decision, it was a huge financial decision.
But Robbins is like many who heard the words uttered by Vice Chair Audette, a sign of hope.
Do we have an opportunity here to have a discussion around some type of cease and desist?
Because she says maybe.
It felt like this wasn't our timing. This was pushed on us.
Others won't have to take the same steps that she did. WCNC Charlotte has extensive reporting on Silfab Solar, the only news crew to be invited inside to get a personal tour of the facility. To find all of our coverage and stories, you can find that inside our WCNC Charlotte mobile app. For now, in Fort Mill, Austin Walker, WCNC Charlotte.